Welcome to Peripheral Accessories. However, before we proceed to the topic, let's quickly recap our last topic.
In the last topic, we have learnt Control Unit. This is the device or a part of the computer that performs regulating functions. Arithmetic Logic Unit. This is the part or the circuitry of the microprocessor chip for arithmetic operations to fetch, decode and execute the data. Memory. This is a part of a computer or a card or modules that is inserted into the motherboard's slot. Input devices. This refers to the devices of the computers that are externally connected to the system. Output devices. This refers to the devices of the computer that have an ability to display the information or can produce a hard copy of a document. In this topic, we will discuss what are accessories, classification of accessories, functions of the accessories.
Let's explore another room. How about going to the accessories room? Are you ready? Let's go! So friends, here we are in the accessories room. You can see the accessories around the room. But first, let's know what the accessories are. Well, we all love to play cricket, isn't it? To play cricket, a batsman needs to wear a pair of gloves, a pair of pads, helmet and abdomen guard. The reason behind using all the accessories is to protect the batsman. If the batsman is not protected well, how could he focus on batting? These things are the accessories for a batsman. Hence, we can conclude that accessories are sets of essential commodities which help a system to run smoothly.
To run a computer, we need a few accessories as well. Think, if we didn't have a keyboard, how would we type? The same thing goes for the mouse as well. Life could have become excruciating if we didn't have a mouse to navigate the cursor.
Now, all the accessories can be classified into two types. Number one is input accessories and number two is output accessories. Input accessories are the accessories which help to feed data to the system. For instance, if we need to type something on the computer, we use a keyboard, don't we? Now, the keyboard is a device which is connected to the system externally and helps in feeding input to the system. Therefore, keyboard is an input accessory. On a similar note, output devices are the devices which bring us the outcome of the input. For example, monitor is an output device which displays the data on the screen. We need a device to show whatever we are typing. Otherwise, how would you judge what you are typing? Here, the monitor comes to rescue us. Whatever we type gets reflected on the monitor. We can say that the monitor displays the typing inputs, right? Therefore, monitor acts as the display output. Similarly, speaker is an audio output. Now, let's see what the functions of the keyboard are.
Keyboard is a device which is styled after typewriters. A few decades ago, before the computer got popular, typewriters were the chief aid to typing. However, with the introduction of computer, the typewriters lost its position. At present, we use computer keyboard to type.
We have already learned that a computer keyboard is an input device used to enter characters and functions into the computer system by pressing buttons or keys. Here is the keyboard layout, which shows the main keypad, function keys, modifier keys, legacy keys, navigation keys, numeric keypad, indicator lights, windows and menu key. Typing in QWERTY keyboard. These are the alphabet keys that help in typing out words and documents. We will talk about this in further details shortly. Then we have the other special keys. Tab allows the cursor to jump 5 spaces forward. Caps Lock, a key, when activated, causes all alphabetic characters to be capitalized. Spacebar, used to give spaces between the words. Backspace key, used to delete any character before the current position of the cursor. Enter key, used to enter commands or to move the cursor to the beginning of the next line.
Look at the cable coming out of the keyboard. This cable acts as the connector between the keyboard and the CPU. When a computer is powered on, the keyboard gets the electric signal. That means the keyboard becomes active only after the system is powered on. Let's have a discussion round here. Your instructor will discuss the keyboard layout with you in the upcoming discussion round. So friends, let's get ready for an exciting discussion round.
That a mouse is a handheld pointing input device. It is called a mouse because it has a basic shape of a mouse and the cable attached to it looks like its tail. When referring to the device in the plural, both mice and mouses are acceptable. The mouse lets you move the cursor, which is a pointer, around the screen and then click to start a program or begin writing in a particular place or open a menu to see what choices you have. Nowadays, we also get cordless optic mouse, making them easier to handle and move around. Let us have a closer look at it. At the front, which points away from you, there are 2 buttons, left and right, as marked in the image. You press or, more correctly, click these to make things happen. Most mice also have a wheel called scroll, as shown in the image, in between the buttons that you roll to move up and down the screen, technically called scrolling. Learn to hold your mouse comfortably. It is normally held between your thumb and little finger like this. Have a click. Use your index finger to click the left button and your middle finger to click the right button. If you're left-handed, you can use the opposite fingers. However, you can also usually change the preferences on your computer to swap which buttons do what. Use your elbow, not your wrist, to move the mouse. Don't click too hard. Make sure you're holding your mouse correctly. Moving the mouse, you can press its button to click on files, folders, drives, or other storage devices. Once selected, these items can be moved, opened, deleted, or copied. The mouse can also be used to select and manipulate information within a given file.
Now, let's discuss the monitor.
A monitor is an output device. It acts as the display board of the computer.
The display features can be set manually as well. For example, resolution is a feature that can be configured anytime. Resolution means the width and the breadth of the display. In simpler words, resolution determines the clarity of the display. Monitor has 2 cables. Number 1, power cable, and number 2 is VGA cable.
Power cable supplies electricity to the monitor. When we power on a computer, this cable carries the electric signal to the monitor. VGA cable means the video display cable. As we mentioned earlier, monitor is an output device. The VGA cable helps to send the output to the monitor, which in turn gets displayed on the monitor.
Now, we shall discuss the speaker. It is said that where words fail, music speak. There is hardly a person in this world who does not listen to music. In technical term, we need an output device to listen to the music. As the monitor acts as a visual output of the computer, speaker acts as the audio output.
Like other accessories, speaker is also connected to the system by connectors. If we don't have a speaker, we could only see the display on the monitor. We would not be able to listen to the audio due to the lack of the audio output device. In few systems, mics are also associated. As a contrast to the speakers, which are audio output device, mic acts as an audio input device. For example, when we need to record voice, we require an audio input device. Otherwise, the voice would not be caught in the system. Your instructor will explain the peripheral accessories for you once again in the upcoming discussion round. Get ready. With this, we come to the end of this topic. Let's quickly revise what we have learnt in this topic. Keyboard is a device which is styled after typewriters. Mouse is a device which is used to navigate the cursor. A monitor is an output device. It acts as a display board of the computer. Monitor has two cables, power cable and VGA cable. Power cable supplies electricity to the monitor. VGA cable means the video display cable.
I hope you enjoyed the topic. We will explore many more exciting topics. Let's go to another room. So long.